We started with this retail store, and we wanted to try to advertise, but we didn't have any money, really, just starting out. So we started doing the jumps, and we built ramps, and just started doing that for fun. One thing led to another. We started getting phone calls about maybe coming to perform. And so next thing you know, we got a $30,000 gig at the Fremont, New Hampshire Grass Drags, which is this huge, I think it's the biggest snowmobile event in the country.
Wow.
So we got invited to perform there, and now we've done it for 4 years straight, and picking up shows like this and the Carrabassett Valley deal with East Coast Snowcross. We travel around with them, and it just kind of one thing after another just kind of took off. And
wow, what a great success story.
Yeah, we're stoked about it. Yeah, it's going good. It's going
I'll
good.
tell you, there's some great riders. You
Yeah.
got some great riders.
The best thing is they're from Maine.
Yeah.
So these are like guys from Joe McClafferty's from Turner, Maine, Alex Bishop's from Livermore Falls, Brandon and Seth Bell are from Waterford, Maine, Ralph Gallagher's from Poland. He owns a shop with me, and Travi, he runs the store for us as well, and he's from Old Orchard Beach. Eric St. John, he lived in Vermont, and he moved up here to ride with us full time, and so he was in Freeport, Maine. So it's just all like local guys just came together. We started out with a small wooden ramp. Next thing you know, our ramp's 10 feet tall, and it's
Straight
completely
up.
two-spec. They call it a super kicker. Yeah, it's
I'll
9.5 feet tall, and it's got a kick at the top. That's why they call it a super kicker.
And the landing is what? Well, from a distance, it looks a lot more narrow than it really is. It's probably, what, 20 feet maybe?
20 feet wide.
Yeah, where you're landing? Maybe?
Yeah, probably. At the bottom, it's 20 feet. The top's probably 10 to 15 wide,
It is,
and it tapers down. It's kind of like a pyramid.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's pretty cool. You want a big landing for safety.
Right.
So it gives guys leeway. So if it's windy left to right, if it carries your sled left to right, you have a little breathing room.
Right.
Yeah.
I saw no accidents today. That was good news.
No accidents.
How about that?
No, we've got a pretty good track record. Yeah, we've got.
You're
a real
hucking
good
yourselves off ramps on snowmobiles, and I think that's great. Now, what are we going to see tonight? Actually, we were just looking at somebody that was laying on the ground, but that didn't happen.
Yeah.
What do we plan on seeing tonight? We
Can you
only
pan
see,
back in?
Yeah, we can
to
see a
where
little
we're
bit
at?
of it. Yeah.
Yeah, so we're set up basically right at the beach, right at the base lodge there, right in front of the Widowmaker. So this is, the cat is coming in, he's setting up our ramp right here. It's a steel ramp, that super kicker. That's down, it's tucked down in here. We actually had to hollow the snow out and make a little valley to put the ramp in to give us the extra height because we couldn't get our landing much taller. So basically...
So you're going up the mountain?
We're going across.
Across the mountain.
Yep, we'll be landing in front of the beach. We're coming from the chairlift way off to the left.
Oh, okay. You can't
and coming
quite see that
across,
vantage.
yeah.
Well, this is great stuff. And all of your top riders will be up here tonight?
We've got 15 guys that are like our buddies that travel around with us. There's 6 to 8 guys right now, healthy in Maine, that rep. And we'll have 6 of them. 5 or 6 of those guys. One of our buddies that you didn't see today much, Fred Rasmussen, he's from Michigan. He backflips snowmobiles.
Wow.
So we have 2 backflippers here in Maine, but both of them have some injuries, and they're coming off the injuries. They'll be at Saddleback in a month. That'll be their first time back. So Freddie, we needed Freddie, so we called him in. And he's been riding with us since day one. He lives in Michigan, but he might as well be from Maine because he travels 18 hours all the time to come shred with us. So you didn't see a backflip earlier, but looks like you might see somebody go fully around tonight.
Maybe a full
You don't want to miss that. You don't want to miss that.
Hey, listen, I know you're busy and you got to get back, and you've been nice enough to spend a little bit of time with us, and we appreciate it. Dave Carlberg, and he is from Rave X, and you have a website, right? People could visit?
Yeah, you can check out ravexperformance.com. A lot of you sugar loafers, you're driving back to Mass, Connecticut, southern Maine, whatever, New Hampshire. Stop in, exit 47, or 46. It's the Portland Jetport exit.
Right next to
Right
Staples.
off the highway, right after Staples. You can come in, hang out. A lot of times you'll see the riders in there, and we'll have an autograph session tonight after the show, so you can meet everybody.
Perfect.
And they'll sign autographs and you get free posters and stuff. So
Love
we
it.
have some fun. But RaveXPerformance.com, you can check us out there, and Facebook, we got 9,500 friends.
Wow.
So
And a lot of friends. And
Thank
more,
you.
and more to come.
Yes.
Thank you, Dave. Thanks for being here. I really appreciate that. We're going to take a break. We'll be right back.